What's up, guys? It's me again, Christian Rodriguez, and I'm going to talk about that you need to become accountable, right, as a man. And what do you mean by being accountable, right? Think about everything in your life, right? The amount of money you make, your results, right? How much, um, your results, where you live, um, everything, literally just about everything in your life, right? Your body, the way you look. Sure, I'm not talking about genetics. I'm talking about like your body. Like, are you overweight? Are you in shape? Are you skinny? Whatever it is, right? Um, if you're even your relationships, right? Like the relationships you chose to have, right? Because at the end of the day, no one put a gun to your head. You chose to be there, right? Maybe you chose to work at a job, even if you hate it. At the end of the day, no one put a gun to your head to go there. You chose to be there. And the point is that you need to learn how to become accountable, right? And what do I mean by being accountable, right? Because when you're accountable, you are going to be more likely to your when you're accountable, it frees you, right? It frees you to improve yourself, to fix yourself, right? Instead of just worrying about, oh, it's someone else's fault. It's the government's fault. It's the Democrats' fault. Oh, it's the Republicans' fault. It's the Latinos' faults. It's the blacks' faults. It's the whites' faults. Like, someone always likes to blame other people. They like to blame outside circumstances that are out of the control. And the truth is, it's not anyone else's fault. It's most likely your fault, right? Of course, if you were born poor, it's not your fault, right? When you're born a baby, but it's your fault if you die rich. I mean, if you die poor, right? It's your fault if you die poor. It's your fault if you're out of shape and you're also like an adult, like it is. Like um, I don't really. I know people like try to be soft with it. People try to tell. At least I've heard this with women. With men, I think it's more. With men, we're more blunt. Society's more blunt with men, but I know with women, it's like you're beautiful at any weight you are. I disagree with that. I do not think that's healthy. I don't think that's good looking for someone to be overweight, right? But that's their belief system. They're not accountable that it's their fault that they're overweight, right? And the point is, reason why I'm making this, right? And the reason why I'm talking about why accountability frees you is because when you decide that you're accountable and you're in control of your current life situation now, you realize, oh, I'm in control. I can make the decision. If I fucking hate my hometown, which I did, right? I chose after college to stay in my parents' house and live in New York. But I chose to leave to move to Chicago, right? Some people might choose to go somewhere else. Some people might choose to go to a different country, a completely different state, right? But you're accountable to everything that you've done. You chose your ex, right? You chose your group of friends. You chose to stay maybe in your home city because you don't want to lose your favorite sports team. Like if that's going to affect your life, right? And the thing is, you need to make yourself accountable, because when you make yourself accountable, you're like, okay, I'm in control of my life. I can choose what I do next, right? I can choose to uh, maybe start a business. I could choose to get a second job, right, or whatever. I could choose to what's another thing? I could choose to go to a boxing gym, something like that, right? Or I can choose anything. I could choose whatever it is, right? I can choose to surround myself with better people, right? I could choose to become more selective with the people in my circle, right? Or the women that I date. And that's the thing. You get in life what you tolerate, right? So you have the choice at the end of the day to choose what it is. And I know it doesn't seem that simple, right? And it's kind of like tough to say. I mean, it's tough for people to like believe. And that's the thing. You have to get your mindset in a way that you are in control of what your life is, right? And then from there, you focus on how you can make yourself better each day, right? Even if the days that you don't feel too great, you focus on how can you become a better person, even if it's a small thing, right? And those small things add up, like those small habits, right? Maybe you need a system in place. Maybe you need more education. And I don't mean fucking school. I mean maybe you need to read books, maybe you need to take courses, maybe you need mentorship. Maybe you just need to fucking do it instead of thinking about it, right? And that's the thing. Like I I would say like in my 20s, right? I've made decisions that I wish I didn't make. And guess what? I made those decisions. Like the bad decisions in the past, I've made the decisions. It's not that someone else forced me to. I can't. I'm not. I don't think it's fair for me to blame someone else, or I shouldn't be blaming someone else because it's all the way up to me. Even the past betrayals I dealt with, right, with friends and even women. At the end of the day, it was my fault because I chose it. I chose to keep them around when when I saw red flags, right? And you just need to be accountable in yourself, right? And the thing is, when you're accountable, you're gonna start noticing when other people aren't accountable, and you're gonna notice, okay, that's a bad character in that person. That person is someone that is not accountable for their actions, even though they make bad decisions. So maybe I shouldn't spend too much time around them. So that's another good reason why you need to be accountable in your own life, right? And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I appreciate you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna keep creating more content. Subscribe and take care.